Further, Bhagavan says, our Arjuna says, don't repeat, means once only you repeat. Tvam aksharam paramam veditavyam Tvamasya vishvasya param nidhanam Tvamavyaya shashvata dharma gopta Sanatanastvam purusho mato me. So tvam aksharam paramam veditavyam. Now after seeing this form of the Lord, his Virat Roop, which Bhagavan showed him, Arjuna now is inferring from his own little understanding that who he can be, who is this, who is this divinity who is there in front of him. Later on he asks, but here he is inferring, he says, Mato me, according to me, I feel you are this. But later on he asks Bhagavan himself, who are you? See, sometimes we wonder, we might be with some person for a long time, but we might not know the greatness or the speciality or the complete nature of that person. And sometimes he shows that and you start wondering, who are you? Baba, kaun hai aap? Sometimes parents talk about this, about their own children. Ki Baba, kaun hai? Hamare ghar mein kaise aa gayi tu? How come you came? Who are you? So after seeing that variety of beings in God and his Kirita and Mukuta, the Gada, Chakra and all, Arjuna is inferring, he says that Tvam Aksharam, you are that Akshara Brahma, which is indicated in the Upanishad. You are that Akshar Brahma, remaining free from all modification and all changes. All these things are appearing in you. Tvam Aksharam. Akshar means which doesn't perish, which doesn't decay, which doesn't die, which doesn't get destroyed, is Akshara. So Tvam Aksharam, you are that Akshara. Because everything, even the great gods are in you. Even the Kala Chakra means time is also in you. All the experiences are in you. All the beings are in you. All the worlds are in you. All of them are appearing and disappearing in you, constantly changing in you. But you are the changeless being, the changeless reality. So, Tvam Aksharam, you are that Aksharam. To see change also, there should be a changeless substratum. Without a changeless substratum, we can't experience change. When the river bed is steady, then we can see the water moving. When you are stationary, when you are standing on the station, you can see the train moving. But if you are also sitting in the train and it is silently going, and no, you cannot see the external world, you will not know whether it is moving or not moving. Sometimes we are standing in the lift and we don't know whether it is going up or going down, if it is moving very softly, nicely. So people, they press the wrong button and then they start walking. अरे ये नया नया लगता है यहाँ पर, कहाँ गए हम? So it goes. So similarly, but if you want to experience change, we have to be the seer. The one who witnesses must be changeless. I can see my body changing, that means the seer is changeless. I can see my mind changing, that means the seer of the mind is changeless. I can see the little thoughts coming and dying, coming and going, I am changeless. I am the one who is seeing all this. I remember the past, I think of the future, so I remain constant and things are constantly changing in front of me. But here Arjuna could see the same phenomena happening in the totality, that substratum of the totality is constant and everything is constantly modifying and changing. So he says that you are that Aksharam, Paramam, Paramam, that Brahma, which is indicated in the Upanishad as supreme, superior than the objects, superior than our senses, superior to our mind, superior to the intellect, superior to the cosmic mind, and superior to the unmanifest, avyaktat paraha, beyond avyakta. That paramam, aksharam, brahma you are. That is my opinion. Mato me, my opinion. So tvam aksharam paramam veditavyam, and you are the one to be known. You are the one who has to be known through all the sadhanas. Through all our spiritual practice, we have to comprehend. Known means not just through buddhi. Known means through our Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasan. We have to go into that state of total oneness with God. Knowing God is being God. So Veditavyam, you are to be known. Therefore in the 15th chapter also Bhagavan says, in all the Vedas, I am the one to be known. Vedaishcha sarvaihi ahameva vedyaha. I am the vedyaha, to be known, theme, essence of all the Vedas. So veditavyam tvamasya vishwasya param nidhanam, and you are the param nidhan, the very abode of this entire Vishwa. The entire cosmos exists in you. See, if we see any object, there is always some support, something in which it exists. So always there is something in which it exists. Like we see the earth, it exists as though it is surrounded by all these waters and all, but the whole earth is existing in space. But the space itself is comprehended by our senses and our mind. The mind is comprehended by our intellect. The intellect exists in our samskar. We carry so many past things, and all it exists somewhere. Even scientists now are trying to find out where exactly the memory resides. Where is our memory, where it is, and it is so fascinating that we have the memory of not only sound but taste, touch, experiences, everything, and everything is recorded. Like our computer, everything is recorded. Everything is recorded, every detail. But where exactly it is recorded, we don't know. Such a tiny little brain we have. Yeah? Is it recorded? Even if the whole body is made into some recording object, how can it record so many things? And we can recollect instantly, and though so fast. You can, if you see an object, immediately you not only remember that object, but you remember all those things which are related to that object. You see a person and you open your file in your brain and go through the whole thing list, and you know that person, you know his father, mother, this, that, everything. पूरी उसका वो कुंडली आ जाती है वहाँ पर. Such amazing our brain. So it's the most miraculous. But the whole thing, this memory, what we say memory, exists in that unmanifest, cosmic unmanifest. See, just like in our computer, thing we can store in our own computer. But there are certain things you can store your own thing in the www, in the World Wide Web. Your photographs, your files, your this, that. Not only you can store in your little computer, the laptop which you have, but it can be stored in the World Wide Web. That even if this object dies, get destroyed, your computer, that material is not destroyed, you can access it on another computer. अरे कैसे मिल गया? ये तो सब नष्ट हो गया, ये तो सब गया, चले गया. Everything is, that is how the scientists, they think the body is dead, the brain is dead, everything is gone, therefore that person has gone. No, that fellow is getting access from through other form. Because our memory is not stored only in this, it is stored in the cosmic unmanifest, which we call avyakta. Our scriptures called it avyakta. It is not stored in our brain only, because then if it is stored, then kya kam se? Then if the brain, after death, brain is burnt, body is burnt, one may not carry it forward. But everything is there. So this is quite an amazing, complex world which Bhagwan is expressing. So he is the Param Nidhan, he is the Param abode of this whole world. Not only that abode of this, what is present now, but all that is past and future, everything is there. In future, and there are some yogis and all who have the ability to access this www. They can access it. They can get the thing. They can tell you about your past, future. They can tell you, because everything is there in that. Everything is stored in the cosmic unmanifest. It can be accessed in other form also. So one dies, gives up this body, one is born in another body. But that same, we can download our old material from the past life and continue with that. Some new materials are also taken, some new forms are also taken, and we continue with our new life. But our past karmas follow us. They cannot be eliminated. It is there in our name. Just because our laptop is destroyed, that doesn't mean our karmas are destroyed. Body is just a laptop. But karmas are not destroyed by the destruction of the body. It continues. So even human beings, we have created such complex machines like computers, this, that, and which shows some amazing thing. Do you think the very source of this intelligence is so flimsy that he cannot create a much more complex and much more grander cosmos? He can and he has. So the whole world is a grand phenomena. So Tvam Asya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam. You are the supreme abode of this entire cosmos. Tvam Avyayaha. You are indestructible, unchanging, eternal. You do not change. There is no Vyaya. Vyaya means there is no decay in you. You don't change. You are indestructible. An amazing, infinite power and indestructible. So everything exists in you. So most fascinating. So Tvam Avyayaha Shashvata Dharma Gopta. And you are also the protector of dharma, protector of laws. You are not only the giver of laws of this entire universe, but you are also the protector of it. So the entire cosmos functions with certain principles, certain laws, and you are the one who protects those laws also. Shashvata Dharma Gopta. So there is as a human being, we have our own dharma. There is object, it has got its own dharma. There are some complex phenomena in nature which has got its own dharma. Dharma means the cosmic laws which are indestructible, which are there, eternal, sanatana. Sanatana, eternal laws, eternal principles, which expresses through all this variety of beings. There's something connecting all of them. So it is not a separate, each one is not a separate unit. Each one of us are connected to each other. And to get this beautiful world moving with millions and billions of beings moving around here, there and all, they have to follow certain principles, certain laws. Otherwise the whole thing will break down. It will break down. Like if you have a complex machine, even a watch, that good old days we used to give the chabi ka watch hota tha. Even sometimes grandfather watch. You keep on giving that. 2 holes used to be there, one for the thing and one for that for the alarm. So every day you have to stand on the stool and give that chabi. It's always kept up because little children will then play with the pendulum. So if you open that, means don't open somebody else's watch, but yours if you have, you will find the whole structure I have opened, then I could not close it. That was the end of the grandfather's watch. But when you open that, there is a great joy in opening. You open and you open the screw and suddenly the spring, it comes out. I don't know whether you have done, but it's quite this. And once it comes out, to put it back, very difficult. It comes out. Then you see the different, there are different gears are there. Some gears are big, some small, some are moving this side, some are going anti-clockwise, some are moving clockwise, some are moving with more speed, some are less speed. There are some little springs and all which jump and down. So all of them together, when they work, you can get the right time. If even one fellow doesn't work properly, then the time goes little haywire. So all of them have to work. And each one of us seems to have a different type of this. Like one gear will move in this way, and that other is vigorously moving in the other direction. So if he tries to compare, I have to work so much, this fellow is slowly is going and I have to work so much and all. If you compare, you become jealous, you feel proud, you get angry, you feel jealous, and then all sorts of fight. But each one has got their own place, each one has to do their own thing, and together, this whole orchestra of this world, you can get the wonderful music. So it's a very vast cosmos having its own principles, own laws. So that's Shashvata Dharma, Gopta, you are the protector, you are the giver and protector of these laws, cosmic laws. Nobody can transcend. Nothing transcends these laws. Nobody can say that, no, I will break the laws. Nobody can do. Even breaking laws, when we say it's within that law only. So you are the protector of this dharma, Shashvata Dharma Gopta Sanatanaha, of this Sanatan Dharma. Even on earth, where all the human beings and all, they are functioning in their own law. So whenever there is a disturbance in the cosmic movement of this, all these beings, then Bhagavan takes a particular form to set it right also. So yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutthanam dharmasya tadatmanam shrujamiham. He sets it right. Like our computer sometimes goes little bonkers, then you call the experts and all, then he does something, and everything is set right then. Things move properly. Like that, Bhagavan also comes to protect the dharma. He is the eternal protector of dharma. So Shashvata Dharma Gopta Sanatanaha Tvam Purusho Matome. You are that cosmic person. You are that supreme person.